college football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Longhorns will put total leather and we'll get started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. Leaves it with the back. In the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the ball's moving quickly to the line. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals. There he goes. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense has it. They're on the move.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Takes a handoff. It's Tatum. Across the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He's going for a big play downfield. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense changing the play. The toss to the right. Running to Green. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Vols will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level, get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Volunteer! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Moore. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snags it on the right. Finds some room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep it from scoring. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Motion from the back. They want to run this quarterback. The spin, still on his feet.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Scores on the sneak.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Johnson looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Got a man. It's Matthews. He gets it so close to I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. The sure hands, it's Tatum. Still running at the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Chunked it away just as he was hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Dropping back, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off the scoreboard.
Field position to start this drive from their own 33. Gets the back moving. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The screen, he's got wheels. 43 after picking up 10. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you're described with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
Setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Might be changing the route. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. DB's right up on the receivers. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the big fella. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. On the ground, it's Lewis. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Complete downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be first and 10. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Longhorns! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Lewis. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Vols headed quickly to the line. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Snagged out of the air. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
The give from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. They'll immediately call timeout. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Thought thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Manning. Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Stewart. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown ball. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Michigan State is going all in. That offense has more options than they've had in East Lansing in some time. They're up by 24 over the Bluebirds. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Moves around to clear up the vision. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. To throw, it's Manning. On the run, still looking. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Great play by the defense there. Listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Looking to the big tight end. Fires it incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
On second and a long way to go. Handoff from the gun. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
That's caught. It's Staley. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's going to run it. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give to the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Fires to the big fella. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Follow the blocker, the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Volunteers want to move quickly. On third and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. Got a wide open receiver. There he goes. He's at the and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Volunteers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Manning. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the pass. He's got it. Gashing the knee on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Tennessee, 28.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake now to throw. On a little time, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Caught behind the line. It's Lockett. the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Skips away from pressure. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. They'll send out the kicker here. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, but still a two-touchdown lead at 14.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, and you got to wonder what his confidence is like right now. He's cost his team 9 points so far.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Stewart. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the ball's in the hurry-up.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. With the catch, it's Staley.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
The Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Tennessee! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Western Michigan is going to walk off the field there inside Waldo Stadium with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that fourth down, trying to get off.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Vols will have it first and 10. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lewis. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not